There are some seasons in a man's life when nothing is collapsing, but everything feels heavy still. You're still showing up, you're still providing, still leading others, but internally, you're carrying weight that never fully leaves your body. Today I want to talk about how to lead yourself when motivation is low, energy is thin, and life feels heavier than it should. Because this is where real leadership is forged. Not in momentum, but in weight. So heaviness doesn't mean you're failing. And heaviness isn't weakness. It's often the result of accumulated responsibility, unprocessed stress, and long-term pressure. Delaying rest, carrying others while neglecting yourself. Men often interpret heaviness as something is wrong with me, but most of the time it simply means you've been strong for a long time. So why does self-leadership matter most here? Because when things feel light, leadership feels natural. When things feel heavy, leadership becomes internal. This is where men often default to, pushing harder, shutting down, ignoring their state, waiting to feel better. But leadership doesn't wait for relief. It stabilizes first, then moves forward deliberately. So what does leading yourself actually mean? It means you start to orientate yourself before reacting. You choose steadiness over intensity. You adjust expectations without quitting. You act from values, not mood. Leading yourself doesn't mean doing everything. It means doing the next right thing from a regulated place. Now, when everything feels heavy, the first leadership move is not strategy. It's regulation. So what does regulation look like? It means regulating your nervous system, slowing your breathing, grounding your body, reducing unnecessary inputs, creating space for decisions. You don't solve heaviness by thinking harder. You stabilize your system so clarity can return. And this thinks a lot clearer. So the second priority, heavy seasons require ruthless prioritization. Self-leadership here means asking what actually matters right now. What can wait? What am I carrying that isn't mine? Where do I need support? Strong men don't carry everything equally. They choose what gets their energy. And thirdly, self-respect. Leading yourself under loads requires self-respect. That means not speaking to yourself with contempt, not measuring yourself against lighter seasons, and not demanding peak performance when you're in survival mode. Self-respect allows you to move forward without burning yourself down. Now here's a steady truth. If everything feels right now, you don't need a breakthrough. You need orientation. You don't need motivation. You need steadiness. And you don't need to be harder on yourself. You need to lead yourself with respect. This is the work I do with men, helping them stay upright, underweight. Move forward without collapse. And lead from presence, not pressure. Because real leadership isn't proven when life is easy. It's proven when life feels heavy and you can keep going well. Now, if heaviness this heaviness turns into hopelessness or thoughts of harm, please reach out to a local crisis support or emergency services. Leadership includes knowing when to ask for your help. And remember, better men, better fathers, a better world.